guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Let's Talk Books video, and this time we're only going to be talking about two books, and they are a Spanish translation, but they're relatively new this year actually. And at the time of recording this video, which is November 11th 2024, they actually only have 3 books done in this series, but I only have the first 2. Prisoner of Azkaban was published back in October 2024, and I currently do not have that one just yet. But let's just talk about these 2 books because they are really worth talking about, and I'm actually very excited for the rest of the series to come out. I think the illustrator has done a fantastic job. So first things first, let's talk about this because these are actually super interesting because they still have the Wizarding World logo on them. Now, if you haven't been paying attention or you missed one of my later videos, I will link it for you in the description below. But basically what happened was the Wizarding World logo no longer exists. It has now been turned back into the Harry Potter logo, and this is the first time since 2018. So I'm very curious to see the value of the books published all around the world from 2018 to 2024 with the Wizarding World logo on them. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen if the value of those increase or decrease or stay the same. Do they not matter, those values, with that specific logo? Time will tell, and I think it'll be very interesting to watch. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this logo right here. So these books are in Spanish, and they've been published by Salamandra, which also publishes Italian books. Just fun fact for you guys. But here is the Sorcerer / Philosopher Stone in Spanish, and this is illustrated by Xavier Bonet. Now, these books are actually a little bit taller than normal. See how big they are in comparison? They're pretty tall. So let's just take a great look. So this one is in paperback because in case you didn't know, paperback is a lot cheaper than hardback. So it's got the beautiful great hull, the candles, the purple coloring, and on the front you have Harry, you have Quirrell, Dumbledore. You got the house banners, Hermione, Ron, and the Hogwarts Express surrounded by clouds. And I gotta say, look at these colors, guys. Look how gosh darn vibrant this is. Very fun, in my opinion. And then the spine is nothing too fancy. But there's J.K. Rowling's logo. You got little baby Harry up there. And the title. And then it's just a Salamandra logo. Now the back is beautiful too. So we have the Forbidden Forest with a description of the book, obviously in Spanish. And then we have the unicorn before it dies. Yay! Now as you can see at the very bottom, it gives you the pricing. So these retail at $16.95 USD or $22 to $95 Canadian. And see the Wizarding World logos on the back right there. Boop, boop, boop. Be very interesting to see what happens with those. So there it is. See how I'm saying they're pretty tall. So like I said, I only have the first 2. The third one was published over only a month ago. But inside is actually very beautiful too. So let's just take a quick little gander. So we have a beautiful map of Hogwarts. Trying to show you without bumping my microphone. There we go. And then we also have the table of contents with a beautiful letter. Then we even have this description. So we have Albus Dumbledore is the chapter cover of chapter 1, but then we also have a beautiful illustration of Hogwarts with Hedwig and a bunch of owls. So that's very nice, I think. Look at that. Alright, now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's tons of little illustrations here and there in this book. Yeah, so there are. Let me just grab one random one. Here's another chapter, and that's Ron. So there's Ron Weasley. So like I said, they all have different covers, but there was also a giant image in here too, smack in the middle of the book, which is beautiful. Look at that. So there is Platform 9 3/4 with a bunch of witches and wizards. You see Harry, you see Ron in the background. Isn't that nice? full of detail. And I gotta say, I like the black and white. It makes it look more nostalgic than it is. So there's that. And I think there's more images in here somewhere. All right, that is awesome. It's Harry playing Quidditch. You got the other players in the background. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure who's who because it's all black and white. That could be behind him like the Slytherin Seeker, I'm not sure. Look, you can see Hagrid in the stands with Dean, Seamus, Ron, Hermione. That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, you have Hagrid there. You got Dean, you can clearly tell Dean. Hermione, Neville. Yeah, and Ron. I don't know where Seamus is. Maybe Seamus isn't in this one. Yeah, a bit hard to see, but yeah. So that's really fun. They're all cheering him on. You got everyone in the crowd. You got the rings, like, or I should say the hoops. Harry is flying around. I think it's like he's about to get knocked off his broom or something because of his bucking broom. This is actually in the chess game. So they're down in the dungeons, the very bottom of the castle. And they're playing the chess match to proceed to find the Philosopher / Sorcerer's Stone. So you got Ron, Hermione, and Harry, the chess pieces. Look how angry the queen is. Like, her eyes are like laser eyes. That's hilarious. Beautiful detail. And like some light shining through the top. Like, it's very beautiful. Look at all the different shading, the lighting techniques. Very fun, very nice. And I think that is the end for images. Now, every single chapter does have like a little illustration at the front where it's just a character, but the very back of the book has this. Isn't that beautiful? So you got Harry flying with the snitch above his head. Now, this version of Harry is kind of like almost, I don't know, I kind of want to describe it almost like an anime or something. What do you guys think? So that is the Philosopher / Sorcerer's Stone. It's extremely vibrant. I really like it a lot. Okay, moving on to Chamber Secrets, which I really like because it's very green and I love green. So here is Chamber Secrets in Spanish. So we have the logo. They are in the Chamber Secrets. There's Fox the Phoenix. There's Harry. I'm going to assume that dude is Tom Riddle, but I don't think so. I think it's just Draco Malfoy. Because, like, he's got the hair. If he didn't have the hair color, I would say it's Tom Riddle. But, I don't know. I don't know why Draco Malfoy would be on the top of it, but whatever. Then you got Ron, you got Ginny, Dobby, the flying car, and the Salamander logo. And they're in the Forbidden Forest at the very bottom. So it's a nice little progression, right? You start off in the Chamber Secrets, and then it goes to, like, the Forbidden Forest. I really like Ginny. She looks really cute, very, like, bookish. Dobby looks funny. In the comments below, let me know if you think that that's some weird version of Tom Riddle, if that's just Draco Malfoy. Maybe it's when they're dueling? But like, I would think since everybody's there, it's kind of like Chamber Secrets. Not sure. But anyway, here is the spine. So again, same type as the first book, just Ron is now on the cover of the spine. And there you go. And then here is the back of the book. So it's very story-like, Forbidden Forest, or like Hogwarts at night. You got a description of the book, and then we have the Whomping Willow with the Fort Anglia on it. So, and then the moon in the background too. So I'm gonna assume that this is like just Hogwarts at night, surrounded by trees and things. Very beautiful. I love these colors. Like, they're very vivid. They pop. They're fun. They're really fun. They're not bland whatsoever. And again, this retails at $16.95 or $22.95, depending on your location. And then again, the Wizarding World logo. And that's not the only place that they have the Wizarding World logo in, just an FYI. It's also in the book, inside of it, like published. Yeah, it says Wizarding World is a trademark of Warner Brothers Entertainment. Wizarding World Publishing and Theatrical Rights, J.K. Rowling. Wizarding World characters' names are related indicia, I guess, are TM and Warner Brothers Entertainment Inc. All rights reserved. See what I'm saying? Like, it's inside the publishing information. So now sometimes they would have the Wizarding World logo inside, but I don't see it as of yet. So maybe they're already making the changes by the time this was published, because these were published like in 2024. And yes, these are published. This again is published by Xavier Bonet. So here it is again. There's the front of it, but now let's go look inside. All right, so just like the other one, there is a map of Hogwarts again. I'm going to assume it's the exact same one. And then again, the table of contents, this time it's a broom. But here is the new cover. So we have the Ford Anglia flying over Hogwarts. So I'm going to assume that every single book in this series is going to have Hogwarts as the opening, but it's going to be something different. That makes sense. Like the first one was the owls, this one's the flying car. And obviously the chapter is Harry, the worst birthday. Okay, very cool. I really like the black and white. I think the sketching and the shading is done so well. All right, let's see if we can find a photo. So just again, here's like chapter 2, Dobby's warning. All right, let's find some images. So in this one, we actually have the Dursleys, which is very fun because we never ever get the Dursleys, really. So there's Vernon, Petunia, and Dudley. Dudley's being a fat little thing on the table, eating all of his food. You got Harry cleaning up the mess of the cake because it exploded thanks to Dobby. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone. There you go. That looks really nice, and you can even see like how spotless the kitchen is. Oh, and look, if you look right here, there's Dobby disappearing from view going, ha ha, you're in trouble, which is the point that I was trying to make. Look at that. So yeah, like, it's very accurate to the books. Everything's spotless except for the mess that Dobby did because Aunt Petunia was a neat freak. All right, let's find more images in this book. Okay, here we go. Ooh. This is nice. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air beware. So it's Harry, Ron, and Hermione finding Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, after leaving the Death Day party, which you wouldn't know about if you didn't read the books. Anyway, that looks cool. Ooh, I like it. Look at the reflection of the water too with the words. Very cool. This is very, very, very cool. Here, look at that. Super cool. I like that they have these little images here and there. It's fun. So this one is the spiders in the Forbidden Forest. You got Harry, Ron, and Fang and the Ford Anglia coming to rescue them. Oh, that looks great. How creepy is that? Woof. Look at the details of the trees, the lighting, the shading. It's fun, guys. This is nice. Really, really nice. Very cool. Oops, I'm hitting my microphone. Sorry for all the random thumps. Yeah, so that is it. And then the very back of it actually has one more image, very sweet image of Harry and Dobby after Dobby is freed. He's holding the sock and Harry has no shoe on. That's very sweet. And you got like the moon in the background, or it could be the sun because it's probably rising at this point. So yeah, that is the Chamber of Secrets. Okay guys, so that is the video of these two beautiful Spanish books. Look how beautiful those colors are. They pop. They're amazing. I love them. So let me know in the comments below which one you preferred the most. If you think I should keep going and get the third one, which I'm kind of thinking I will, because they're so nice. And let me know what translation you would like me to do next, or edition, because like I have lots and lots of editions and lots of different translations. I did open that up to my members on my YouTube channel asking, but I haven't gotten any real answers yet, so let me know. Oh, and by the way, one more thing. Like I was saying about the Wizarding World logos, it'll be very interesting to see if they republish these, because these are first edition, first printing paperback, if they republish them later on without the Wizarding World logos. That's also another thing to think about, besides the whole value of the 2018 to 2024 period of books being published around the world. Very interesting. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!